What's up, everybody? So these days we're all just trying to make it work, and many of you are providing virtual therapy from your home, and meanwhile your children, pets, and general chaos are surrounding you as well. But we still want to do the best we can to create a safe and supportive environment for our clients, and making sure that our background isn't a distraction is a simple yet effective way to help support a safe environment for our clients. So in this video, I'll go through some common causes for distracting backgrounds and offer quick fixes for each one. Welcome to Private Practice Skills. I'm Dr. Marie Fang, psychologist in private practice. I post videos offering tools I learned the hard way about starting and growing private practice so that you don't have to. Speaking of distractions, there's definitely an echo going on in my home right now, and it's making the audio a bit distracting. So I'm sorry, and I appreciate your patience. I just moved into a new home, and that's part of what inspired this video, because I am surrounded by chaos right now. So we don't always have the luxury of locating ourselves in the most aesthetically pleasing location of our home. But even if you're seeing your clients from the floor of your closet, you can make the background less distracting with just a few tweaks. Let's run through a few issues to avoid and how to fix them. First, the backlit background. Oh, I see this all the time. This is when the light is coming from behind you, and that light is stronger than whatever light is pointed at your face. What happens is your camera on your device tries to compensate for all that bright light by making your face darker. And the issue with this is your client is really gonna struggle to see your face. So if you're noticing that your face is looking kind of dark in your video therapy sessions, there are two easy ways to fix this. One is to just simply shift your computer or device angle so that whatever that bright thing in the background isn't there anymore, or to pull some lamps from around your house and put them in front of you so that the light shining on your face is brighter than the light that's behind you. The second and maybe most obvious background distraction is the messy background. But even if everything surrounding you is a complete mess, as is the case for me right now, the beauty of virtual therapy is you can position the frame of your device so that you don't have to see the mess in this area. So even if you don't have time to totally tidy up your space, you can just position your device in such a way that the background is tidy. And if you really don't have time, you can just back as close up to a wall as you possibly can, and there's a good chance there's a little area that's tidy enough to not be distracting. The third distraction is an overly personal background. Now, of course, these days there's so much grace because people understand we're just doing the best we can, and to be honest, that's true of all of the distractions I'm talking about in this video. But it is helpful to be mindful of what kinds of personal items are showing in the background of your video and how that might impact your online therapy. So you might want to be mindful of things like if you have photos of loved ones in your background and whether that might be revealing some personal information that you otherwise might not share with your clients, or if there's aspects of your space that seem overly intimate, like having a bed in the background of your frame. That might not be the sort of appropriate location to meet with your clients. The quick fix here is, of course, to remove any overly personal items from your background, and even if you're meeting with your client in a fairly intimate space like the bedroom, to simply angle the frame so that they can't identify things like a bed in the background. Maybe it's just a wall, for example. The fourth distraction is looking down at your screen. Now, this happens when your laptop or device is positioned much lower than eye level and you end up looking down on your clients. Now, there are therapeutic implications of what it means to look down on your clients, but also it's universally unflattering and it's going to be hard on your back over time. The easy fix for this is to just stack a few books under your laptop or device. And the added bonus of this is oftentimes by raising your device to eye level, it ends up cutting out other distractions from the frame, like maybe if you're sitting crisscrossed, which I always do during teletherapy, or, the fact that you're wearing pajama bottoms. The fifth distraction, which has less to do with the background and more to do with the video experience in general, is holding your device. Whether you're sitting with your laptop in your lap or you're using some type of phone or tablet and you're holding it in your hand, inevitably you will be shaking and moving around if you're holding your device, and that is not only distracting, it can be a bit dizzying or disorienting. So you can fix this by simply finding a solid surface to set the object down. And again, if you need to use books or boxes, get creative to lift that device up to be at eye level. And distraction number 6 is sitting too far away from the screen. If we sat as far away from our device as we do from our clients when we meet face to face, we would be way too far away. So if somebody is zoomed out too far away, then you might be paying attention to what socks you're wearing or whatever other oddities are just not relevant to counseling. So if you're sitting too far away from the screen, just get your screen closer to you, or you scooch closer to your screen and just try to get your upper body and face in the screen, kind of like what I got going on here. Plus, if you're sitting close to the screen, then you can wear your sweatpants and your client will be none the wiser. Well, I hope you found these tips helpful to you. I know we've all been guilty of committing some of these distraction crimes before, myself included. And like I said, in these really unique times, our clients are incredibly gracious. So if you've committed all of them, your clients are still benefiting from your support. And also, maybe some of these tweaks might be helpful to you to make it a little bit less distracting for your clients. Let me know in the comments if there are any tips that I forgot to cover here. And until next time, from one therapist to another, I wish you well. Today's video is brought to you by TherapyNotes.com. TherapyNotes helps with scheduling, notes, and billing so that you can spend more time with your clients and less time on back office paperwork. Click the link in the description of this video to get 2 months to try it for free with no commitment. So here's the beeps.
What is that, Jimmy? Go get it.